that you know how to communicate with your best friend, right?
Like, you would know how to
Yeah,
because they're your best friend.
yeah.
Yeah.
You should. You should know how to communicate with
Yep.
somebody who is your best friend, who's legitimately your best friend. I understand people grow, and people grow apart,
Yep. Yeah,
and people grow together.
but yeah, and that also depends on where you are in your age, maturity, like where you are in your thoughts and processing that shit. I feel like it's different the older you get, obviously. Can I borrow your lighter too, please? Just fucking might as well just have you give me everything. Yeah. It's hard, man.
It is.
It's hard.
I mean, I feel like it's a balance for sure. It's a balance for sure. Or even navigating what is love versus lust, or what is a friendship you could trust or believe in.
Yeah, if you haven't really taken time to think about what you deserve or what you want, that's also a thing too. Like, you just constantly get into relationships and settle for whatever's like convenient and easy,
Whatever make you feel good.
or what makes you feel good, period. And then
that
you
shit
never
don't
give
last.
you never give your chance or yourself a chance.
It don't last because the things that you really need to nourish your soul, or nourish whatever it is you're trying to feed, it won't exist in settling for whatever is making you happy right now, or settling for whatever is making you feel good. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like you're settling for that.
Yeah.
That's what you're
that
saying?
Those
Yeah.
things can't nourish you, or they don't provide the nourishment that real connection and real love provides.
That's like a lust.
Yeah, that's lust. When you lusting for something, you settle. You find yourself settling, or even looking over the things you normally wouldn't settle for. Or maybe you not familiar. Like you said, you don't know what you don't know what's good for you. Or
Yeah.
You don't know what you want. So then you find yourself in precarious situations where you're trying to navigate without a flashlight, because you don't even know where you're going.
You don't know where you're going, and you're not paying attention to how you got there.
You're not looking at any of the signs.
You have to look at how you got to where you are, because that's what's going to help you decide on what you deserve and what you want and what you need.
I think it's a lot of people who are dating or getting in relationships without taking the time to consider what they want out of a relationship.
Yeah.
They just want to hang out with somebody that is cool.
Or yeah, you're getting.
which I mean, I don't know, man.
I mean, that's fine, but
I don't
like
feel like I put
when you.
I don't feel like I put sex on a pedestal, to the sense that, like, I can hang out with somebody that's cool, and we might have sex, and we can draw the line there.
If you talk about that.
Yeah, if it's easy for you to communicate without having, without leading people on. But it's people who don't take. I'm not one of those people who feel like I need to be celibate because I'm looking for love, because I don't put that much weight on sex.
Okay, so if you're single for 6 months, you're not really worried about it, but you're trying to sleep with somebody.
I wouldn't say I'm trying to sleep with somebody. If it happens, it happens. But
Okay.
I'm never really trying to sleep with somebody.
Well, it just falls in your lap.
Unless I'm in a relationship. I mean, whether it falls in my lap or not. I mean, if it don't, I'm not having sex.
Okay, so that's how I am.
Oh, yeah.
That's how I am. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if it happens, then it happens. But I'm not, like, I don't go out with the goal, I'm going to have sex tonight.
Right. Did you ever?
No.
Me either.
I've always had the goal of, like, meeting someone. Like, if that was the goal, that was the one I was trying to attain. It wasn't like I was just trying to go out and find somebody to have sex with. I mean, I'm not big on these one night stands anyway. That's kind of crazy. I have a legitimate fear for STDs and babies.
Oh, me too.
I don't want no parts of them.
Uh-huh.
Actually, I wouldn't mind having a kid with somebody I could trust, but I don't want no parts in having like a child with somebody that that I'm not ready to spend the rest of my life with. That's not about to happen. Or I pray to God it doesn't. I'm not, not knock on fake wood.
Yeah, it's compressed cardboard, bro.
Knock on fake wood. Yeah, I'm trying to avoid that one. You know. Yeah, man. I think that leads. I think that puts a lot of people in an uncomfortable situation. It's a lot of people out here dating with no goals, no guidance, and the people who are dating with goals and like a focus in mind have to navigate between the people who aren't.
Yeah. Meaning, like, wait, crossing paths with, you're saying? Like, running into, maybe trying.
Yeah, like navigate you, because you have to discover that.
Yeah.
These people aren't just telling you. You know what I mean?
Right, so you meet number one, and then you eventually find out that.
This is not somebody that I'm connecting with on that level.
Right.
It's not somebody who knows how to connect on that level,
Right.
because they haven't done the work on themselves.
So you're on to the next.
You still on?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Yeah.
It just cut off on here.
It does that occasionally, which I don't know why it did. Anyway. Yeah.
But yeah, it leaves people who knows what they want. Know what they want. It leaves people who know what they want in a situation where they're stuck in a sea of people who may know what they want and people who don't know what they want, because they not willing to do the work on themselves. They just navigating. Even outside of dating, there's so many people who are just navigating through life on autopilot. They are not trying to achieve any more, like, any higher level than where they're at.
Yeah, they're just doing.
They working at fucking Dollar General. They cool with that. They're doing that. They working at the factory. They cool with that. They doing that.
Yep.
And there's nothing wrong with that, but those aren't the people I want around me. I don't want people who want to settle for where they at in any sense of the word. You know what I mean? Like, you have to always level up. All my friends have to be working towards leveling up, because it's not enough. Nothing is enough. It's never enough.
Never enough.
It's never enough. We all broke. And even when we not, it's still not enough. It's never enough. We need you. You gotta have that drive. It's a lot of people who don't have any type of drive or any type of ambition, whether it be romantically, financially, physically. They don't want to achieve anything. They are okay with waking up every morning and just getting by, cruising by, figuring it out day by day.
Yep, day by day.
And I mean, I'm also a person who figures it out day by day. But I'm also a person who is, always trying to get better and level up and move forward. I don't want tomorrow to look like today. I want it to look slightly better.
Yeah.
And I know that takes work. So, I mean, it's just a microcosm of that, I guess. Because if you navigate in life and you running into people who have no ambition or no goals, and they just running on autopilot the same way people are romantically running on autopilot, it's just a microcosm of that, right? Of a larger problem.
Yeah. Mitochondria.
Mitochondria?
I don't know, mitochondria.
Mitosis.
Oh, yeah, whatever. So,
Mitosis.
yeah.
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 Interesting.
Interesting for sure.
But how you been, man?
I've been good. I've been all right.
One of my dogs, my big bully boy, died.
I didn't think we were going to end up talking about that.
Of course, man. We let the pod family in on that. My big bully boy died. I had to bury him. That was very emotional. I had a very emotional day. I still went to work because I had to get that off my mind. You know how that is, man. I can't just be sitting around the house sad all day. But
Me either.
I'm just trying to love on my other dogs a little more. I still got 3 other dogs, so trying to love on them, and I know 2 of them are his kids, and they feeling that because they love being around him. They still sit around his cage looking for him. It's a very emotional situation.
Yeah.
But, you know, I'm blessed that he did have that litter with my other dog, and I kept 2 of them by happenstance.
Yep.
Because I was definitely trying to give them away and still keep them at the same time. I gave one to my ex, who she ended up not taking them because we broke up, and then I gave one to my sister, who gave her back because she started going to school. So, I was left with 2 of the litter, but I'm cool with that, especially now that I done lost him.
Yeah. So now they hold more meaning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I
Big
mean-
Kuma boy. He the man of the house now. You know?
Yep.
I'm just paying the rent. I'm just paying the rent, you know? What else we talking about, man? Let's just it's 9/11. It's 9/11.
Yes, it is. Today is.
How do you feel about that?
Well, I was taking my kid to school when the timing of when the first plane would have hit.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought about it at that point, which was kind of cool. I caught the clock around 8:50 or whatever it was.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just seen a couple posts. So yeah, dude. I mean, rest in peace to those people. It's been 21 years now?
Rest in peace, man.
21 or 22 years?
2 years.
Yeah.
Rest in peace to all the lives lost, all the heroes. Rest in
Yep.
peace, man.
Yeah, it's a shitty.
It's a tough situation, man. There's a lot of conspiracy theories still
Oh yeah.
running amok about it. How you
Yeah.
feel about those?
I don't deal with it. I honestly just send my feelings to people that may be dealing with loss from it. Like,
Mhm.
if there is someone that's attached to a person that did pass away there, any of my energy that could go to them is to them. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's just my inner peace, or my inner person feels that way about it.
Yeah.
Whether it was real or not, I have no idea. I wasn't there.
Okay. I have a controversial take on it, man. I guess I just asked the question.
Sure.
How long do you think this is like going to be a thing that we take time to commemorate?
It'll be
This
for
terror.
a very long time.
Well, why?
I don't know.
It's been 22 years, and I hope I don't sound insensitive when I say that there are other terrorist attacks that we don't commemorate like this. Like plenty of other.
I don't know, man. That was a pretty big one,
I
though.
mean, Pearl Harbor was pretty big.
Well, I mean, and they remember that. They got a fucking day for it.
Yeah, but we do not treat it like we do.
Well,
9/11.
okay. People do, though.
Some.
The people that were affected by it in that generation do. More than any of the new generations, yes. I agree that 9/11 is put on
Mm-hmm.
out there more,
Mm-hmm.
but that's because of the opportunity now.
Because the opportunity
Yeah.
to. Yeah, man, it is. I feel like
Yeah,
it
it's
is
an
a-
opportunity. It's
it
an
is a-
opportunity to have. You have all the social media. You have
It's a
internet.
It's a easy win, right? If you're a politician,
Yep.
and you're looking for an easy dub, you could just for sure throw up a tweet on 9/11 about how America. For sure,
Yes.
that's an easy win.
Yeah.
It's hard to lose. Actually, you had to say something egregious like me, I suppose.
Probably.
I do think that, they speak so much about the heroes on 9/11, as you should. What about the people who lost their lives and they weren't heroes? They was just there. Like, they don't never speak about them.
They don't. Oh gosh. I don't know. I mean, they put everybody's name
They did.
there.
Everybody they could.
No, everybody that's been identified.
Yeah, everybody they could identify.
Yeah. So, I mean, I don't know. There's a they do like a presentation and read their names, and I think they might do that every year.
Do you feel like it's a lot, like what they do for 9/11 to I don't.
I grew up with parents that were from the Vietnam era, and my dad was a veteran, so he hung out with a bunch of old Vietnam veterans. You know what I mean? So I heard all their stories. So like as far as like being a patriot, I'm a patriot to the people that put their lives out there, but I don't deal with the politics behind any of it. If you're going to sign up, enlist, and go and fight, I appreciate you very much for doing that. I'm not. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to like bringing awareness around that stuff, I mean, I understand some half of the story. I don't know.
Do you think there's a responsibility for America to commemorate Hiroshima the same way we commemorate 9/11?
No,
We should commemorate an attack on us the same way. I mean, we should commemorate an attack that we committed the same way we commemorate an attack on us.
I
right?
think down low people do celebrate that. I think people do.
Commemorate that.
Yeah, I don't know if it's publicly done necessarily. Like
Celebrate is the wrong word.
what?
Celebrate is the wrong word. Commemorate.
Yeah, commemorate.
Maybe that's the wrong word too.
No, I think I say it right when I say celebrate. Some people out there probably celebrate shit like that.
Oh yeah, some people definitely
You
celebrate.
know what I'm saying?
Like in the wrong sense,
Yeah,
evil sense.
yeah. Well,
But I mean, like, we should.
I mean, they did it. Period. That was evil.
Yeah. But I mean, like, we should acknowledge that we did it on that day. The same way we acknowledge that 9/11 was an attack on America. We should acknowledge that, you know, we kind of blew up a bunch of civilians
Yeah,
in Japan.
I don't disagree with some of that.
I feel like that would only be fair.
I mean, I don't think it should be about being fair at that point either. I think.
But doesn't that just prove the point that it's all American propaganda?
Well, what is?
We don't
it
really care about the loss of life or the loss of innocent lives.
I don't know.
We don't really care about that at all. If we did, we would have a day where we had moments of silence for the people we killed in that attack on both of them.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't. Again, I look
feel
at it
like
as
that's one of those things where in 50 years or like now when we look back at history and we say, well, that was obvious American propaganda. This was obviously war propaganda. This was obviously American propaganda here, here, and here. When you look back on it in the future, when you're looking back on now, you'll see like, oh, that was obvious American propaganda. Because they were also committing this atrocity and doing this here. And they weren't taking the time to have moments of silence for those lost lives. They didn't really care about people dying.
when they did that. You're saying.
I would argue that they didn't really care about people dying at all. They all casualties. That's why we have an army in the first place. We're all expendable.
Yes. Yes.
We're all expendable to the machine, right? As long as we keep the country going, everybody's expendable.
Yeah, bro. I don't get, like I said, I don't get into that shit. I try to just live. I try to just do whatever I can to do what I have to do in the life that I have.
Mm-hmm.
So whatever it may be. That's why I try to be self-employed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I do what I can.
I do want to say rest in peace to all the people who died in 9/11, though, especially the innocent lives who were just going to work that day, minding their business.
I don't want to give any more to anybody else. It's all even. It's just everybody gets
Well, no, I mean, it's not that any more than anybody else. I feel like those people
need to be
are
recognized.
often forgotten when we had this conversation, and I kind of want to recognize.
Yeah, no, I think my thought was always who's gone from that day.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It was never focused on the firefighter that climbed up the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
It was everybody that survived.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? When it was that story, it wasn't him, it was everybody else that survived. I don't know. I didn't give any extra credit to them. I mean, it's a beautiful thing. They're the heroes for a reason. Like I said, I didn't sign up to be a fireman.
Mm-hmm. You signed up to be a DJ.
And amongst other things, you know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, not a fighter, not you know,
That fires.
yeah, well, anything, shooting, fucking flying a jet. You know, I didn't get in the Air Force. I didn't, you know, all that shit. But because I don't want to be part of it.
Yeah, you opted out.
Yeah.
You opted out, man. Shout out to 9/11, man.
Shout out.
Not like that. Different, bro. Why you say it like that?
Well, you said shout out to 9/11.
Let's talk about Neo, man. Neo, big Neo. All right. His ex was arrested for helping her son fight. I think I have a video. Y'all want to watch the video? Let's see if I got a video. Her ex was arrested. Okay.
We're about to play a video.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on then. You want to set the video up? You can while I'm trying to.
I'm all ready. You just gotta turn my volume up.
Oh, you don't. We don't need to watch it.
No.
Oh, okay.
Sound.
Ex Sade B. She was arrested back in March, but they thought she was arrested for something different. It turns out that she was arrested for helping her kid fight somebody at school.
How old's her kid?
Look, yo, come on. Don't ask me questions when I'm reporting, because if you ask me questions and I get smart, that mean I don't know.
Okay, all right.
All right? Just
it.
relax.
Got you.
It don't matter. Well, it matters, but nah. Either way, she said that she couldn't respond on it, like, because I guess with court you can't like talk about things publicly while while you're in the case or whatever. But
course.
that's why she was arrested. I don't know what they thought she was arrested for before, but turns out that she went up that school and she fought somebody with her baby.
Yeah, I can't. Or she went to the school to do it, so it was premeditated.
Yo, relax. Listen.
I don't know.
Listen.
I need you.
She'll be able to speak shortly, is what she said.
We
So
don't-
y'all
okay,
can
you're
ask
right,
her
you're
all
right.
this.
We don't know what happened, right? But how
Yeah.
old's your son?
My son is 11.
All right, so now say that there's a kid in the school that's picking on your son.
Mm.
He's bigger than your
Not
son.
happening in the Little Ashton. I'm telling you that right
But
now.
let's say it does happen. He's
Okay.
bigger than your son. Let's say he plays football, so he's bigger, he's stronger, and you
He
have a
does
problem.
too.
Yeah, my son do. But let's say
Hey,
that
but
happens.
Yo,
What are you gonna do? Mom, this kid is beating me up. This kid is hurt. This kid is threatening me. You not gonna go up to the school and
I'm definitely going up to the school. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not going to put my hands on nobody else's kid.
your kid start fighting, he start losing.
You'll pull the guy off.
Let me
Yeah.
talk to Jeff.
And then hold
Your
him-
son is losing.
hold him for like
your
3
son is
seconds.
losing. You're not gonna.
Yo, to be honest with you,
Shout out to the
sometimes
Breakfast
you
Club, man.
lose fights, sometimes you win. To be honest with you, I'm gonna let Ash get his little ass whipped, but you know what I mean? Like I ain't gonna go too long before
Cap.
I try to. I'm not gonna put my hands on nobody else's
You're not gonna
kid,
pull
yo.
you pull a little boy off your son.
I would pull. I just say
And then you gonna
I ain't
hold
gonna let it
both
go
of
too
hold him for,
long.
you hold him for a
I-
little bit while Ash get a couple
You
licks.
know what I mean? If you talking about how big he is, I'm like, all right, yeah, I might hold him a little bit.
All right, so listen.
I might hold him.
Neo X was arrested for helping her son fight. Shout out to the Breakfast Club first of all for that clip there. If your kid, right, Mila getting into a fight,
Okay.
and you go out there, you see her fighting, are you beating up the kid?
No.
What if it's a boy?
I'm pulling. I don't
Fourth
care who it is. I'm pulling the kid off of him.
What if
Off of the kid.
fourth grade?
I don't care who they are.
You just gonna pull him off and hold him by his neck?
Well, no, I'm gonna pick him up though. How it depend? It depends.
If
It
he
depends.
Mi-
I'm gonna try to separate him. I don't care if I'm.
If he Mila size, you can just grab him. And just
Yeah. Yeah, and I would grab him appropriately. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
like
mean,
under
that's
his
just grab
arms.
him.
I'm
Yeah,
saying, not
hold
like
him.
by his shirt or.
yeah, you just grab him and hold him. Like,
Yeah.
yo, you out of line.
Yeah.
You're not beating up no kid. So what if Mila is like 16?
Well, I'm doing the same thing. If they're fighting, if it's my kid.
Don't pick him up by his arm.
Oh, okay, so it's a boy.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I might have to grab him. Like I might have to
You
chicken
got-
wing him or
you got-
something. You know what I'm
you
saying?
gonna-
I don't know. It
You
depends.
gonna lay hands on that boy.
I'm gonna restrain him.
You gonna lay hands on that
Hey,
boy. I don't believe
I'm
that.
gonna tell you
If
something.
you caught a
If
dude
there was somebody laying hands
on your
on my
daughter,
kid,
yes, a dude.
I'm probably laying hands
You're
on
laying
that person.
hands on that boy.
I'm probably laying hands
You're
on
laying
that person.
hands on that boy.
Yeah.
You're laying hands on that boy.
Yeah, I mean, if it's a male, yeah, and he's on, yes.
Yes, if it's a male, of course. If it's a woman,
Well, at that point,
a young
her
girl.
ake, that's gonna make a big difference.
You
You know
gonna
what I'm
break it up?
saying? Like,
he's gonna be like, yo, stop.
yeah, Depends on how bad. If
Then
somebody's
we'll
getting their
be
butts
dead.
kicked or something like that, you know what I'm saying? If she's 18 or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
You gotta break them up, man. No fighting.
Like, I
But what if the kids start hitting you?
I hope I don't get knocked out.
That would suck. No, if the kids start hitting me, I'm punching the shit out that kid. I'll punch the shit out of the kid who started hitting me though.
I know you would. I know you would.
I ain't even gonna lie to you. I do that shit. If it's like a 16-year-old and he hit me in my shit, I'm trying to break up a fight and he hit me in my shit, I'm gonna hit him with a little 2-piece, bing bing,
Ma.
lay his ass down real quick, and then help him get up. Like, bro, you were tripping. You were bugging. Where's your parents? We taking you to your mama house. We finna have a conversation. We gotta talk about this. 'Cause you out of line. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay, let's say you got a son, 16, right? And it's another 16-year-old laying hands on your son. Your son getting the brakes beat off of him.
Like literally, like he's gonna be hurt, like severely hurt.
Not severely, like no bones broken, but he's clearly losing this fight.
Okay.
Like punches are being thrown and none of them are coming from him.
Okay.
He fighting like 8 people fighting him and it's one boy.
Well, I mean, if it's not anything serious and it's eventually gonna be done, and he's not like really hurting my kid, then I'm gonna let the fight go for a second.
He's like, all right, man. Yeah, I didn't know you.
You know
could
what I'm
have
saying?
hands. This was the lesson for me too. I should
Well,
put you
I'm
in
not
some
even gonna
classes.
be like I don't
should
even
teach
give it.
you how to fight.
You know, I ain't gonna be mad at him for that.
I-
I'm not gonna be mad at him for that. But I will say, like, hey, man, you just got fucked.
You
up,
got fucked
dude.
up, bro. You need to learn how to fight, bro. I'm gonna send you a couple MMA
That or stay away
recommendation
from
classes.
shit like that.
Teach you karate.
That's
We
what
finna
I
put
learned.
You in a karate class.
Yeah.
We finna put you in a karate class because you.
How old did you say he was?
16.
Yeah, that's tough. That kid could have beat me up.
You can. Kid, I wasn't jumping in that.
I know.
That kid probably
For
got
real.
hands.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, he's
you gotta
a
put your
power
kid-
lifter. He's
You gotta
fucking-
put your kid in some UFC type shit, man. Some MMA. Get him some mixed martial arts training. Maybe kickboxing. Get him. You know what I mean? You gotta get him. If it's a young boy, you can't be jumping in no fights, man. I wanted to let that video play, but it was pretty long. They was taking a long time. But they was saying, I guess they was like, what if the boy said you was ugly? And then they was like, you would let them fight. You gotta let him. You know, you gotta help him fight if that boy caught. But then, what? That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Letting your kid fight because they called your kid mama ugly or your wife ugly or whatever.
Well,
Crazy.
like I would go up to the school.
And you tell him, bro, tell him to respect my wife. And tell him that she fine. What's wrong with these kids?
Hmm.
My wife a baddie. And she your best friend. That's what you're supposed to say. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Let's get into this next topic, man. Drake and The Weeknd have an AI song and is eligible for a Grammy. Have you heard the song?
No.
Let's see if we can pull it up. I don't know if we can.
I don't know if
Drake
we should play it.
and- Why not?
Or, well, you know, only for so long.
What they gonna do? Demonetize us?
Well, they'll mute it, and then nobody will be able to hear it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you could fight Mark in the backyard in his octagon. Would you?
I'll whoop his ass.
I came in with my ex like Selena, the flex, bumping Justin Bieber, the fever and left, she know what she need, or she blessed, giving me my best,
What you think?
got my heart.
I like the feel so far.
The knife, my back, son. Coulda had the world, yeah, you were my world.
Got these girls on my neck, got these girls on my track. Like Selena, baby, on my cheetah, baby, yeah. She can a Lambo for a drive, it's on the fancy door.
All right. All right. You like the
I
song?
yeah.
You think it should be eligible for a Grammy?
I mean, I don't know why not.
It's not Drake and The Weeknd.
Oh, it's an AI song.
Yeah.
No.
It's not them. It's two different.
Yeah, no.
But to be fair, Grammys are awarded to songwriters, not the artist performing the song.
But they can't go as those names then.
That's what I'm saying. It's awarded to the songwriters.
No, I know, but what I'm saying is it okay, but it can't say that it's these people because it's clearly not those people. It's just their voices.
Right, but it's awarded to the song. It's not awarded to them.
Well, I know, but the song wouldn't be legit if the song was by Drake and who? The Weeknd. That's what I'm saying. They couldn't. It wouldn't be a legal song. I feel like in a way somehow there's a law that would maybe not, but that'll change.
Yeah.
So I mean, maybe this year it happens.
Well, I mean, the Grammys can make any song eligible they choose, right?
I feel like there's still got to be some sort of.
They're a private entity. They can give you a Grammy for writing the ABCs if they chose.
Damn, I'm gonna start writing them.
I think they are public domain, so
Okay.
I'm pretty sure the ABC song is public domain. You can write whatever you want with those. Get creative. But yeah, so it's awarded to the songwriter of the song, not the artist of the song. So technically, the dude who wrote it, who made the AI song, and he rapped it too. He just put those voice covers, the AI voice covers, over the song he wrote and rapped.
Oh, so it doesn't create the voice from Drake. I think it creates the voice from what
It might.
words Drake says.
No, he wrote the words.
No. I don't. Yes, but Drake has said those words. I think it bases it off of the internet knowing how Drake sounds.
Yeah, it might just take the inflections in his voice and
Yeah.
create sounds based on that.
Yeah. Just
Yeah. So, I mean, he is the songwriter though. He did write the words.
no, I get that, but as long as
Is the song only good because they have their voices on it, or is it good because the words are good?
I think the first thing is a beat, and the second thing, or first or second thing, is a beat and or the vocal that somebody hears before it's the lyrics. So really, yeah.
But they don't award Grammys based on sound.
No, it's by a board of people.
Right, but I'm saying they don't award it based on the sound of a song. They award it based on the writing composition of the song. When you get Song of the Year, it's based on how well the song was written, not how well the song did.
But isn't it a group of people, and those group of people have heard said song, so they know cadence, they know highs, mids, lows, they know how the song sounds. Also, I feel like that's still part of it. Or someone like Drake wouldn't always win all the shit that he wins, or someone like
Yeah, but
Taylor
Drake-
Swift,
Drake
or
doesn't have any Grammys.
well, I'm not.
But that's another thing though, that Drake and The Weeknd both boycott the Grammys because they never won.
Okay.
So is this a shot from the Grammys at Drake and The Weeknd, allowing this song to be eligible when it's not really them? Because if they win a Grammy and it's not really them, won't that be like
Yeah.
some
That's
the ultimate fuck you?
that's a pretty big dick move for sure.
Like you refuse to, you want to boycott us, well, we got one for you. We gonna provide a Grammy to your voice, and you still not gonna win. They could probably sue to get that Grammy though.
Yeah.
I mean, but that would be petty. You
Petty.
want a Grammy in that way?
They wouldn't have. I don't think they would be able to sue for it. I don't know.
It depends. If they sue to be credited on the song, then they have to get a Grammy for it. Because everybody who is credited on the song gets a Grammy. Because even if you're a performer of the song, like the artist, you still get songwriter credits.
Yeah, that's true. I mean,
But they don't get songwriter credits because they technically not the artist unless they sue for it and the law gets up to date with the technology.
that's what I'm saying. Like, it's eventually going to be a thing if it's not already.
Yeah, for sure. All right, let's talk about, since we own the music topic, we'll round it out with this one, man. Diddy gives the publishing rights back to his artists. What you think of that? Oh, we could play the.
Gonna settle in though. I am so proud of
Shout out
Sean,
to the
Puffy,
Breakfast
P,
Club.
Diddy, Puff Daddy, Combs, because he gave these artists they publishing back. Now, if you know anything about Bad Boy, you know it's always been like this thing said like Diddy don't pay his artists and all of this. Well, Diddy came off the coin. I'm hoping we can get the versus battle now, but like I'm talking everybody: Faith Evans, Mace, who has been very vocal about the fact that he want his money. 112, we missed the whole versus battle because they couldn't do it. The Locks, even in a state of Biggie, all got signed agreements to receive their publishing rights back.
I mean, I think that's wonderful. I think that's great. I just wonder.
Yada yada yada. And he got an album coming out. Be clear, all negative energy.
Was going back and forth about
Wasn't over
some
no
money's
publishing,
earned. Nah, it
no?
was just money's earned or something.
Okay,
money's
so
owed.
Diddy gave all the artists under Bad Boys, the old ones, they publishing back. Like you said, Faith Evans, Mace, etc., etc.
112.
Yeah, all of them got their publishing back. Then I forget who it was, but they was complaining, talking about Mark Curry. Mark Curry was complaining, basically saying, "Don't give us our publishing back. Give us the money you made from the publishing. The publishing ain't worth shit now. That's why you giving it back to us, because you ain't making no money off of it. Give us the money you made off our publishing."
No, I mean, that's
Well,
true.
You could, if you have your publishing, you could sell your catalog.
So, but that's still only future money. It's not money right now, right?
No, if you sell your catalog, that's money in your pocket right now.
Yeah, but who's going to buy it and at how much?
They buying old catalogs for a lot of money nowadays. I'm talking, you artists out here selling their catalogs for $500 million and shit. Who recently sold their catalog? Rapper sold catalog. Rapper Nelly has something to sing about the Grammy winner 48 sold 50% of his song catalog for $50 million this week in a partnership with investment firm Harborview Equity Partners. Who else? Dr. Dre, Nelly, Future, Metro Boomin, RZA, Logic, Marley Marl, Murder Beats, Timbaland, Manny Fresh, and Pusha T. They all been selling a catalog.
Damn, really?
Yeah.
So they don't make money on their songs playing anymore, or those particular songs?
I don't think they selling 100% of their catalog. They might be. In 2020, RZA sold a 50% stake in his catalog. The catalog is composed of 814 songs, so he still make 50% of it.
Oh, yeah, I'm in. I'll even do 60-40 if I'm making that kind of money.
Who else? I mean, a lot of artists out here selling their catalog.
No, I would never go over 50-50.
They could come out there and sell their catalog all day. They got it back now. It ain't like Mace. Mace is having a resurgence with his podcast with Cam. Come on now. He could re-promote all his old music now. He got publishing rights to it. He could get it all jumping. And we in the era now where the older rappers is actually having they shining comebacks. Like, as long as they still got some type of talent, they don't even have to rap, really. Mace is fucking sports commentating. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Like, Cameron is sports commentating.
Yeah.
They don't have to, you don't have to rap. And you can make your music, or even like doing a verses, for example. Jadakiss had a whole resurgence in his music after that verses.
True that. But wait, why couldn't they, if they own, so those people didn't have any percentage of their catalog?
Yeah, Diddy owned it all.
Got it.
And that's what they was mad about for so long, because they wanted their music and they wanted their money. Talking about Diddy did them wrong, but I mean, I don't know, man. That's how the game was.
Well,
Barry Gordy did the same shit.
it's just how it was, and they didn't.
Barry Gordy did
they
the same
signed.
exact shit. The same exact, probably way worse than Diddy did.
They signed, period.
They signed.
And that's what sucks, because it's like, no, bro. You guys all agreed on
But
this.
my thing is, y'all were great. Y'all made great music. Get from under that umbrella. Make more great music. Damn, I lost my shit. Make more great music. You know what I mean?
You're saying the people that just got their catalogs.
Profit off of that. Or I'm saying back then, like,
Oh, yeah.
get out of that contract and make more great music that you can profit off of.
Yep.
I lost my earbud. It went somewhere.
Can't be far.
Hopefully the cat don't eat it.
Well, just, yeah, we'll find it when you get up.
Yeah. But I don't know, man. Hopefully they get it together and they can get some. They could profit off their catalog. Not they got. It. I'm glad Diddy gave it back to him. He certainly didn't have to.
Right. No. He didn't. He should have a long time ago.
Yeah.
I think.
Anything else you want to talk about, man? I think we can call it. All right, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. That's the Laid Back Ass Podcast.
And we some laid back ass niggas.
Sir. See y'all next week.